Hello, everyone. Welcome to Wingcat Sports, and it's finally the start of the hockey season.
Red Wings, my Red
We
Wings.
get to start with our first weekly breakdown of what's going to happen this week. First, we'll go over who, from what we know, there's still about 6 spots before this video goes out that needs to be decided on whether they're staying or not on the team. But biggest cut so far, Justin Hall, no longer on the Wings itself. I didn't say anything about you. He said he saw him.
I thought someone said Vancouver signed him, but I don't know.
I haven't seen a signing anywhere, but he at least will not be on the roster in the NHL. He might be an AHL defenseman with a no trade clause.
It looks like they're going to only carry 7 defensemen.
They might. The other surprise is Watson. He has signed a 2-way contract for a year.
Pure goon.
So you're going to add some aggressiveness to the team.
Brothers, man.
So we'll see what ends up happening with the other 6 spots. Casper's not going to be on the team. Danielson's not going to be on the team. I'm interested to see how this goalie situation's still going to play out.
Right, because Campbell's...
Well, Campbell, yeah, he had to go to player assistance program, but he was probably going to be in the AHL anyways. But
right, but that still...
You have a little bit of depth that's gone. But
who is our starter? Do we even know?
Probably Talbot, or they're going to do even around the whole entire thing.
Right, I haven't seen who's starting the season, so I'm not even...
Not Husso, sure. Hopefully. Not Husso.
Husso looked good in the game I saw, but I don't know. Husso, Lyon, and Talbot are your goalies, and one of them's not going to be here.
Let's look ahead to the week that we got, and we'll kind of look at the month, because there's only 14 games this month, and give us a little bit more to talk to, because we're not going over how they look, right? I went to a preseason game. They won. They beat Chicago. They didn't look terrible, but they also lost a lot in the preseason. So we'll see how the season goes. Starting off, you start the season at home on Thursday. Depending on how this day is gonna go, there could be a baseball game being played at the same time as this hockey game.
Yeah, I said, I'm looking forward to the start of the season, and
they play the Penguins. One of the oldest teams in the NHL right now.
I think we should beat them.
They're all old, using canes on the ice.
And Sidney Crosby, one of my favorite players of all time. I still want him traded to the Wings, but that's not going to happen. So,
but
I feel bad about it.
But you should be able to beat the Penguins now.
Yeah,
I don't know how Tristan Jarry is doing overall.
Well, they still talked about the Penguins because they do have talent. I mean, it's a matter of can this aged team, last the season, the grind of the season.
You're looking at it to start the year. They're already a little banged up. They got day-to-day on Gutierrez, who's a goalie, probably a backup goalie. Carlson is day-to-day. He's expected to be back before the season starts. That's probably their biggest one, and a couple centers that aren't really guys I know. But they have a couple minor injuries. I would expect probably Tristan Jarry to start for them overall. And we'll see what ends up happening. But I think they can beat them. I think you are slightly improved. You are offensively better. And if you can even match your offensive output from last year, you'll be fine.
It's going to be interesting to see who, like I said, the lines are. Who are they going to play everyone with? Is Tarasenko on the same line with Kane and Comfer? Is that the line?
That's what they were testing out, so that might be who they end up playing.
And the number one line is Larkin, DeBrincat, and Raymond.
But possibly they might rotate people throughout the game. Like you got so much offensive output on your first 2 lines.
Right, they certainly can put out 2 good power play units for sure.
So
yeah, I'm excited. Like I said, this should be a fun season. We almost made the playoffs last year, and I think anything short of that is going to be a disappointment this year.
So just this week, you play the Penguins and Predators at home. You could start 2-0 in the first week. Very possible. You could be 1-1. Also very possible. But throughout the month, you're kind of going back between teams that are expected to be decent and teams that are probably going to be a little under 500 to not the greatest. You're going to play a back-to-back. Well, not a back-to-back, but later in the week, home to home with New York. You're going to play on Monday next week and Thursday next week. Um, so that should be two good games to go and watch. Um, then you're going to play the Predators in Nashville.
Isn't that the second game of the year?
That's the fourth game of the year.
Oh,
You're playing them at home again. Home, the second game of the year.
right.
So you're playing them away.
We play them again? Wow.
You're playing them away.
Nashville's got a really good team.
Nashville's going to probably be able to beat you up a little bit. They got Stamkos now. They got a decent offense. Their goaltending is decent. I don't know much about their defense though. But their offense is definitely improved. Looking at the Islanders, if they're like they are last year, they're going to be an okay team. They're not going to be someone you can sleep on. Sorokin is kind of getting off a shoulder injury right now, so we'll see how he's playing.
Right.
Hopefully he plays well because he's on my fantasy hockey team.
Well,
But-
I mean, the goaltending is good.
But either way, they're going to be good. The Devils are expected to be better this year. They're already 2-0 on the year from their games in Prague.
They've already started?
They played 2 games in Prague,
They did?
them in
Wow.
Buffalo.
Wow. And they counted?
Yeah.
I got Hughes on my fantasy team. I didn't even know if I put him in. I hope he's in.
But
I gotta go check.
they're 2-0. Buffalo already 0-2 on the year. You go play in Buffalo. Then you're going to have a game already against the Edmonton Oilers early on in the year. And then you're going to go have a game against Winnipeg. This month, you probably want to start. Obviously, you want to start out hot. You want to have a good beginning to the season. You're playing 14 games. I would like you probably to win 10.
Well, 9 would be happy with. I'd be happy with
9 would be good too.
Even
Let's just not be 7-7.
Right.
Let's
Let's
be
be
above
above 500.
Let's be above 500 to start out the year. Because again, you play about 13 to 14 games every single month, except for the months of February
Is Valley still covering
and
them?
April. Valley is still covering the Wings,
Jesus.
so you have another year of Valley with the Wings. But let's start the month out good. You got, like I said, you want to be doing good every single month. And I ain't going to say what months are going to be difficult and what months are not, because I'm going to tell you, well, November looks like an easy start. You play the Sabres and Blackhawks and the Ducks and the
Sabres are gonna be
Sharks.
tough, man. Sabres are going to be tough this year.
Even though I don't know who's going to be good, who's not going to be good, because hockey is always random. You don't know who's going to be good, who's not.
Yeah, it'll be fun. Like I said, it's always a struggle because we basically automatically say that Toronto, Florida, and Boston are going to be 1, 2, and 3 in our division. So
And then you're still fighting Tampa.
we're fighting for that playoff spot,
And
that wild card spot, because I don't think anyone thinks that we can somehow be one of the top 3 teams in our division.
it's possible. Just got to play well.
Florida lost a lot.
Florida lost a lot.
A lot of
Tampa lost their big guy. So
yeah, right. That's what we've been waiting for Tampa to get worse for a while, and we've been waiting for Boston, but Boston doesn't seem to want to get worse. So they just signed Swayman. So I mean, I just, like I said, they're going to be another. Those 3 teams seem to just have a lock on the top 3 spots in our division.
No, I mean,
Hard to break through.
we'll see what ends up fully happening, but there ain't that much going on with them. But hopefully the Wings start out good. We'll see what happens. We'll see who fully makes the roster, who doesn't. But with all that being said, if you'd like to see, like, comment, subscribe. Share the video around. Let us know what you think the Rebels are going to do this season. And until next time, we'll see everybody soon.